Hey guys, I couldn't sit anymore and read, so I thought we could go for a walk and talk about romance. Because if you've been following me on Twitter, you know that I've been reading The Cake Shop in the Garden by Carol Matthews. And I don't really read that much romance, and I know some of you ask me why I'm actually reading this. It's mainly because it was given to me by a very close friend of mine, and we do share a love of romance movies, and she's much more open-minded when it comes to reading than I am. I love this as a movie. This would be awesome. I already have the cast down, but reading it is rather hard. So I thought, why not talk about romance for a while? But let me mention first that there's nothing wrong with reading romance. If you like that kind of books, that kind of style, you can ignore me. It's just not for me. And the main part why I don't like it is usually the writing. There are novels with like romantic love story topics that have good writing, but what's classically defined as chick lit doesn't really have the kind of writing I like. And particularly in this book, it's very stupid. It's very repetitive. We have the narrators or the main female characters in a monologue, and she kept repeating everything. The chapters are very short. The sentences are sometimes so cheesy that I just can't. The second thing I really don't like about the writing or the romance writing is how the female character is portrayed. I don't really know if it's because it's annoying me because it's so realistic, or because it's so unrealistic, or it's close to myself. Let me clear this. This woman is 40 years old. She's taking care of her mother. Her sister uses her as a private ATM machine, and she has a boyfriend that she's been with for over 10 years, but that's like not really romantic. It's rather mad. And she has this cake shop in this house that she loves, and everything's okay and settled, and she keeps belittling her and doing everything for everyone, and she doesn't really notice that she doesn't accept anyone helping her or doing anything for her. And this kind of thing just drives me nuts sometimes to read about it. Also, it's very clear from the beginning that her boyfriend is probably going to cheat on her and leave her. I'm not there yet, but it's going to happen soon. And then there is this young man, dashing and handsome, who likes to take his shirt off, coming along, helping her. And it's not even explained why he might be attracted to her, because we only see her doubts and insecurities and everything that she's unhappy with herself. And we never see what he actually thinks. And these kind of things drive me nuts. But it also got me thinking about the genre of a romance novel in general. Because I usually have a problem with the main characters. The female characters usually appear insecure. They're trapped in their life. They have bad relationships. They don't stand up for their rights. It's this kind of portrayal of characters that just I can't read about very well. It just drives me nuts. I get angry, so mad that I want to shout at the book all the time. And then in connection with the writing, it's really a bad combination to make me want to read the book. But it also has me thinking that a lot of people are probably like this. Like, women who read romance novels are probably in situations like this. I don't know, is it because you want to identify with characters like that and you really feel with them? Or I also thought if it's maybe a way of showing them this is not right. Is it maybe a part of the romance novel that shows people who are trapped in situations to realize, hey, you're identifying with the wrong things, and hey, it's not good to be like that. Could that be part of the romance genre, the genre fiction of chick lit that I'm missing so far? Sorry, this isn't very well organized, but the main problem I have with chick lit or romance novels is that the writing usually is not good. The female lead is usually a weak character full of insecurities and in a position where I'm just getting angry. And also the male character, the male attraction, she's just one-sided. We don't know anything about him, and that's also not good. And then we come to the last thing that troubles me. It's the misunderstandings. A lot of the things are all about misunderstanding and not communicating. She's worrying, like, why didn't you go, and blah, blah, blah. And they just don't talk. In romance novels, people don't really talk about what they think. They don't share emotions. They don't share real conversations. And I don't know, Is that a thing? Is that what people do? Does that feel realistic to some people? Full of questions. Let's talk about this, and I want to hear what you think. First of all, do you read this kind of genre? I know that a lot of people sometimes like to read it because it's an easy read. It makes you laugh, it makes you feel all the feels, and you can have fun, which is fine. I'm totally all for that. But do you feel the same things that I feel then, or not? Do you have the same problems, same ideas, same thoughts? I don't know. And what about the idea of them being empowering for women and showing women there's a way out of the situation? Hopefully another way than the hot guy who takes his shirt off. Rambling. Let's talk about this. Bye guys.